job right now. They've got the belt in the PLL, the back-to-back reigning champions. And what a matchup we have at the face-off stripe. Two guys with wrestling backgrounds. T.D. Ierlan for California, Mike Sisselberger for Utah.
Punctuation, maybe an ellipses.
What would that be?
I'll tell you when I see it.
Hopping up the hashes. Ground ball pick up by Jared Connors. Short clock offense for the Woods. Here at Villanova Stadium this weekend. Again, it's Sisselberger and Ierlan. Mike Sisselberger wins it for the Utah Archers. By the way, the Archers all-time are 4-0 in Philadelphia. Sisselberger, the feed, and the finish by Cam Wires. A pole goal for the Archers. It's 3-0.
Quint asked about transition and offense off the face-off. Last year, Mason Woodward was the only long pole to score. It was the only pole goal for Utah. And Sisselberger, who struggled mightily this season at 34%, wins the face-off, evades the double team, and how about the trust? Throwing it in tight to Cam Wires. I mean, that is a catch and finish in traffic.
Sisselberger celebrated that like it was a Super Bowl championship. He was so jubilant.
This is going to be a battle all night. Sisselberger wins another one. Look at him go again, trying to create some early offense.
And I think the whole Utah bench was looking. Is always the same.
First point of the night for Amen. Woodward chasing it down, hacking at Ierlan. It'll be Redwoods' ball.
You get the sense, you know, Utah disappointed in last week how they finished that game, really played the whole game, frankly. They come in and kind of make a big splash. The tough part is the adjustment to a personnel.
There goes Ierlan trying to make something happen, and he finds Twine. You talk about a much-needed goal. T.D. Ierlan says, I'll do it myself.
They wanted a response, they needed a response, and they got it. The biggest difference for California year to year has been their offense in the 32-second shot clock. Clean win, forward, and Ierlan kind of jams Dobson. You can kind of see that reaction. He totally didn't see that cleanly.
Think he knew where it was going?
No.
Defensively, they hold on the point man and invite that shot.
I am assuming you meant Dobson, not Ierlan. Ierlan definitely knew where it was going.
Oh, you think he did?
Yes, he's too good. He's too good of a face-off specialist. He's so dangerous. He brings a unique skill set. He's seemingly everywhere.
Like you said, led the league in unassisted goals coming into the weekend. Tied with Brennan O'Neill of the Outlaws, and that's his 6th of the year as Sisselberger misses from point-blank range.
McAdory's speed jumps off the screen. Drop the shoulder and the hips, step in, and then step away creates a separation. That is well done. You do not have to be fast to create separation.
And the numbers speak for themselves in terms of Malloy's production, but he's been such a boon to this offense because, in essence, at the end of a shot clock, they could just be like, okay, Malloy, just great decision.
Yeah, making it worth it. 8 saves for Chase Ierlan. He's at 57%. He's going to have some bruises tomorrow. He saved 4 Mac O'Keefe shots. That ends a drought of almost 16 minutes for Utah and a 4-0 California scoring run. It'll be Archer's ball with 20 seconds left in the first half. It's Ierlan winning the face-off to start the third quarter. Chris Merle went down with what looked like a bad injury. Do you have any update on that?
Yeah, he will not be returning today, and because of that, the Redwoods are going to be shorthanded at the short stick defensive midfield position. Brian Tevlin and Carter Wright.
But LeClaire is their best picker on that right side. He's the guy that changes the matchup for Schreiber and Ament, who are two of your three best Dodgers on the team.
Tonight, his team's got a 2-goal lead, under 5 to play, and it's good to see Grant Ament returning to the lineup. I mean, he's a guy who's struggled with those hamstring issues, had to leave early in week 1, didn't play last week. He's a key piece for this Archers group.
You just forget how incredible a passer he is.
Sisselberger gives it up. And the third quarter ends, so the Red.
He was 4th in the league in caused turnovers last year, across the league as a short stick.
And I thought he was playing better this summer even.
Agree.
This game has been a battle. Very physical. Maybe not the high-scoring game, but all these confrontations are intense from field level.
Some major hits. Entered this weekend, tied for the league lead in goals with 6. His teammate Dylan Malloy, who's got one tonight. Adam Charlambitis of Carolina.
Drew, it's the first thing you learn when you teach young goalies. Stick on. Last thing I want to add, Sam King with the velocity from a short little release. Crazy speed from a little pop shot.
First 2-point goal of the year for the Archers.
It's not like he's got a long release, Ryan, you know, like a swooping release.
I think the whole play probably caught Ierlan by surprise. Everything happened.
Hanley's saying you gotta slide, you gotta slide.
Ierlan wins it clean. Malloy the catch and finish. And we got a tie game again. 6 seconds.
Instant offense off the face-off. This has been the biggest difference year over year for California. Last year, they won a ton of face-offs. They just didn't do anything with them. Insert Dylan Malloy into the lineup, and it's a heady cut. It's a really, really smart cut here by Dylan Malloy, because Bo Pettersson from the wing, his responsibility is to sprint in and take away the point man in the fast break. Dylan Malloy senses that, does something that's not traditional, but he cuts. And by cutting, he actually keeps enough distance between him and Pettersson running in from the wing. And then he's just so big and strong that just bodies just bounce off of him. But that's the stat right there. That's exactly what I was talking about.
That's the second time tonight TD Ierlan has created something all on his own. He scored 1 5 seconds after the faceoff, then just assisted 6. And Sisselberger right back at you. Face off and get out of my way. I'm scoring.
And he trots to the sideline being like, yeah, I need a breather. I mean, these are both wrestlers. Ierlan tried to finish this off with a takedown. You'll see the win by Sisselberger. Ierlan's tracking him. There's no outlets. There's no help. Little roll dodge. And then watch here at the end. Ierlan just tries to take him down. He's lucky he didn't get rid of the hold. And he just kind of pushes that. Puts enough on it. These are the shots that we talked about earlier as a goalie, Quint, that are so hard to read, because in that instance, I don't know if Sisselberger did know where he was shooting it. Just let's get it on net.
He's a little shaken up. He's got something going on with his right hand or right arm. And so Piper Bond, I believe, will take this next face-off. Looking to intentionally violate.
It's a strategy we've seen teams implement.
Validation for them. They're 2-0. They've beaten the 2 worst teams in the league. They feel that they're a title contender, and a win tonight in the West would go a long way in that direction.
Oh, it's a statement win for sure. Especially with the new coaching staff and general manager too. It gets more buy-in.
Don't know if they'll win or not tonight, but I got 10 yards, change of levels, The earlier one against Kavanaugh was concerning.
Sisselberger with the face-off.
I just can't remember Brett Thompson. I can't remember the last time he was
No, exactly.
south
You got to
of
go like
50%. Yeah.
early on last year, I think he had one subpar game, and then he went on this tear. So clearly, the ankle injury, it's going to show up in your preparation. It's going to show up in your reps during the week.
Fields matched up with English, gets around him. That would have been highlight. 4 to shoot. Both teams have taken 39.